Now, I know what y'all want to hear. I know exactly what y'all want to hear. Listen, I've been listening to that new rock and roll, and this Marty Robinson fella, he seems pretty popular with the kiddos. Big iron on his hip. Why am I in color now? Well, that sure was weird now, wasn't it? Well, I'm gonna. Why do I keep coming back in color? I'm gonna. I'm gonna give you a little hint. It's actually two words. It's an idiom. Standing 6'7" and walks with a cane, it's Skelly Pops the Cripple.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Oh no.
Holy Spirit,
no.
activate. Holy Spirit, activate. 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 Holy Spirit, activate.
Oh no.
Holy Spirit, activate. Holy Spirit, Holy Spirit, Holy Spirit, Holy Spirit, activate. Holy Spirit, activate. Holy Spirit, activate. 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 Holy Spirit, activate. Holy Spirit, activate. Holy Spirit, activate. 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 Activate.
Hold up.
Hello, everybody. How's it going? How you doing today, boys and girls? Hello, Skelly Pops, Shan, Doug, No OJ, Bunny Babe. How's it going, everybody? I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well. How do you feel about the set being in black and white? It's Mahalo, but in monochrome. How are we all doing today? Happy Saturday. Ah! I want to let me just double check that this is actually a thing. Mahalo. I can't believe this is how my grandparents used to watch Twitch back in the day. I know. I know. It's so I know I've told the story before, but when I was a child, I legitimately wait, hold on a second. Chat TTS isn't on. Hold on. Chat TTS isn't on. I see the thing, but I don't hear the Did Dad forget to pay the TTS bill again? Did Chat forget to did Dad forget to pay the Chat TTS bill again? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, I think it's up. I think it's up. I know I've told this before, but when I was a kid, I legitimately thought that black and white photos were taken in color, but that was before the world became colorful. Before color was invented, things were just not working. I still don't see it coming up. I see it connected. Hold on. Let me test this. Let me test this really quick. Otherwise, I'm just gonna turn it off altogether. Um. Um. Um.
This is a test message.
So what it's Is this what it's like to be back? What?
This is a test message.
Okay, like that's like the test messages are going through, but literally nothing else. Literally nothing else. Hold on. Hold on a second. Why isn't this working? Okay, wait. What if I do this? Okay. And then I just do that.
Yellow.
Test.
Yeah, there you go. I just have to reset it. Anyway, I literally thought that life didn't have color until about like the 1960s, and as a result, once color was invented, it was like an epiphany, right? It's like that scene in I want, for some reason I want to say the Magic School Bus, which by the way, everything is in. I haven't had the chance to put them on yet, but as far as I know, they should be able to fit. They should be able to fit just fine. No, it's like that scene in The Wizard of Oz, right? Where Dorothy just awakens in the land of Oz, and then everything's like color, right? And also racism and asbestos falling from the sky. Especially the asbestos part. Mahalo. Okay. I'm gonna give y'all a hint. If you don't know. An idiom is not a word. An idiom is another word for
At @no_OJ
for
so fucking back,
a
homie.
phrase. It's 2 words. That is my hint for you. It is 2 words. It is something that was
Tough titties.
incredibly popular. It was incredibly popular in the 1960s. It is also very popular even to this day in the state of Hawaii. So, think about the things that people would say back in the 1960s as far as you can remember.
Aloha, aloha.
Aloha, aloha is technically a correct sentence, but it's not what we're looking for.
Slur.
Also, hi Kiba. Slur?
Wait.
Okay, I'm waiting.
My bad.
Oh, how's it, Kanaka? My bad. Okay, I need to make sure that
I
this is
zoned out,
also a
then
thing.
heard speak like it's the 60s.
True. Let's get
Have you seen the compilation of all the countries turning on their colored TV?
no.
Most countries have some politicians pushing a button, but Australia did theirs in the middle of a sitcom with a cross-dressing Mrs. Doubtfire-style drag queen.
What?
It's wild.
Wait, what? Countries getting colored TV for the first time.
Yes, dude, it is so good.
Wait, what? Okay. I see an Indian man with photoshopped. Can I just show you this? It's an Indian man wearing obviously photoshopped sunglasses on because I guess homie didn't have sunglasses to put on to make himself look cool. Like seriously, check this out. Those aren't real. That's not real. And also, why is the thumbnail of him and not the politicians? That's bananas, bro. That's bananas. Okay, let me I mean, this is the first thing that really comes up, right? I'll just click on it. Let's check it out.
The exact moments
Shh,
TV
shh,
station.
shh, shh. Stop autoplaying. Oh, why are we in color again? It's like a raffle over here, man. It's like every time I build something in OBS, it's like, is it gonna work? Who knows? Who really knows? All right, here we go.
My new
The
AJI.
exact moments TV stations switched to color television.
I just
You do have
realized
to have color in order for stream to see.
I literally had that exact realization.
Igochu.
You got me.
Through your presence here today, you are contributing to another broadcasting milestone. The cameras you see before you are color cameras. They are now transmitting a black and white picture. By pressing this button, which I now do, the cameras are transmitting a live color picture.
Whoa! Okay, now that's okay. The fact that they put the button behind a very colorful background, as you can obviously see, chat. The fact that they were putting this behind like an incredibly colorful, vibrant background is genius, dude. Wow, dude, it's so crazy. It's so crazy because I can see all of the white men now. At first, I thought that there were at least some black homies in there too. Apparently, it's just white guys.
So intense.
Hey, Jack, the colour! It's leaking through the window! Dude, a filming thing all over my new carpet!
Oh, they literally did this.
How are we gonna breathe? We gotta put the Wollongong air!
Oh, that's really clever. Chat, as you can obviously see, there's a line going up and everything below the line is in color. Holy shit.
Hey, look at me, I'm in colour! Come on in, it's lovely! I can't hold it on very long. Here it goes, Harper! Oh.
That is absolutely brilliant. That is absolutely brilliant, bro. They're in full color. Can't you see it?
What a beautiful room!
Think about it like this, chat. You are basically the politicians. You can press the button and turn the color on for 20 seconds at a time.
Et voici la couleur. Au jour fixé.
Fixie? Oh, I guess just fuck France.
This is the perfect
We don't get
allegory
France.
for so many people not being able to afford a color TV.
It really is, actually. It actually really is. Also, welcome in, Cisco. It really is. Also, can I just... Wow, that's a diaper.
The French one is shit. They don't even press a button.
They don't even press a button? Fuck the French, dude. Yo, actually, fuck the French. Fuck all of them.
https://www.twitch.tv/peter.ping/clip/ramshackledainty-bethetafo-4c5 subulgex5 vigu.
Which I now
Agreed.
Oh, this is actually
Jehia
fantastic.
2112, where you at? You getting fucked.
Which I now do. The cameras are transmitting a live color picture.
I had to turn the color on for that one just for you to get the full experience. Okay, that's great. Guys. Okay, well, anyway, now that we're successfully 22 minutes into stream, welcome in everybody. I hope you're doing well. Happy Saturday to you. Today I'm trying out something a little goofy, a little funny. And I want to actually, before we really get the ball rolling here, before stream, we're talking about an hour and a half before stream. Now, before I actually lay down this context, I want to just say, I just want to say that I was having a stinky brain day, right? And I was really contemplating on whether or not I was still going to go live tonight. I know that it's a special event stream technically, and I don't want to let anybody down or anything, but I was having a really stinky brain day. Now,
Smoke 'em!
I wanted to pee so bad.
Here we go again.
Yeah, it goes.
Subscribe for these bois too.
Luau loot Pete.png.
I want Pete.
We're
I
shaking
wanted
our
Pete
yams
so
to
bad.
raise
I
some
got.
loot
Let me.
for
Let me. Hold on.
TwitchCon.
Let me.
Time to get
I'm turning
loony
off.
at
I'm
this
turning.
luau.
I'm turning. No chat TTS. Hello, everybody. How's it going? Welcome in. Welcome to my stream. I just want to say before we continue on, before you get comfy cozy, hi, my name's Pete. Stream is not normally in black and white. We're just trying something a little bit different tonight. The following stream that you are about to witness will be pretty much completely in black and white. The only people that can actually turn the color back on is actually chat. It is a channel point redemption. It is stupid expensive, and also it's only for 20 seconds that you get color again. So I mean,
want
like,
Pete. I wanted Pete so bad.
there is that. There is that. Hi, VIPchi. How you doing? How you doing? I hope you're doing well. What were you doing? What were you doing on your neck of the woods? I see that you've been killing it lately, and when I say killing it, I mean doing the usual peachy thing. Whoa! Whoa! Where are we? Good, I've been making shitty art all day. Oh, okay. Oh, dude, you know what I'm realizing?
Oh, how's it, Kanaka?
You know what I'm realizing? The last time I checked in with you, you were still working on your cosplay. How did that go? How did your cosplay go? I bet you killed it as always, bro. I bet you killed it as always. Whomever, whichever mod shouted out VIP, I appreciate you, dog. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Ghost Dragon, Drago, welcome in. Welcome in. Peace Teddy, I like your name. Welcome in. Who the fuck is Mingo? I don't know. You tell me. You tell me. We're shaking our yams to raise some loot for TwitchCon. Ooh. Ooh. It went great. Ooh. Is completed. I ask myself every day. That's fair. You know what? That's fair and valid. That's totally fair and valid. Chat, do you want to show VIP Cheese community the kind of shit that you see here? I hate to raid and run, but I'll be lurking. I have a thingy. Oh no, absolutely. If you need to raid and run, go ahead and do so. You need to eat, shit, piss, come, run away, do whatever you gotta do. Get absolutely horizontal on a mattress. Go for it. I'll see you later. But I told everyone you're dunny. I am a little downy. I am a little funny sometimes. Sometimes at least. Sometimes at least. Peace Teddy. Who the fuck is Mingo? Ghost Drago. Welcome in and thank you for the follows, homies. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Sorry, you came in at a weird time because I'm gonna just start the shtick over again, okay? To lay down some context, I was having a little bit of a stinky brain day today, and like half of me was kind of like, I don't want to put half my bussy into stream tonight. So I really considered actually canceling. But the thing is, and this has nothing to do with Peachy's raid, even though, you know, thank you. The thing is, within about 5 minutes of going live, it's like you get this rush of like serotonin of like, you know what? It's going to be a good time. Leave your bullshit at the door. We're about to do some 1960s shenanigans minus the racism, casual alcoholism, and sexism. So it is what it is. It is what it is. I do have to say, though, I feel like I picked out a pretty good activity for us tonight. Are you familiar with a little cheeky game, Banana? Half your bussy is still more bussy than people's whole bussy. I don't believe that's the case. I don't believe that's the case at all. Because, like, okay, the last bit of context, or I guess like little talkies that I will cover before we move on into some actual activity for this evening. Here's the thing, like everything that I wanted the black and white stream to be kind of like fell apart within the last like 24 hours. Everything that I was trying to do just was not working out. So in the end, basically everything you're going to see this evening I want you to know, and this isn't because I half-ass things. Everything that you're about to see tonight, I literally made 10 minutes before I go live. Quite literally, 10 minutes. Because everything that I was trying to do that was a little too high concept was just not working out. Like, oh my God, you think we have problems with infinite fart now? If only you knew the Wizard of Oz bullshit that I was trying to pull tonight. Brother. Oh, brother. I was afraid you were going to be aspic. Aspic? What do you mean? What the fuck? It wouldn't be stream if it wasn't scuffed. That is also true. Fast hands. I try. I try. Anyways, can I ask something, chat? Not that we're going to be doing this tonight. Did I just F? Wait. What the fuck was that? Did I just F? No, you're still here? Did the broadcast drop on YouTube or something? What the I saw this humongous notification on my main monitor telling me that that my Twitch authentication key was invalid. No, that's fine too. That's so weird. Oh, that's so weird. Anyway, let me ask the question. So, as you know, or you probably know, we have a subathon coming up at the tail end of the month, right? I can't remember the exact date. What is that? Wednesday the 30th? No, yeah, Wednesday the 30th. I know that all the I know that a lot of homies have played it. Would y'all still be interested in watching myself and other homies play Peak? I only ask because, like, okay, ever since Lethal Company came out, there have been a string of what some lowlifes on the internet are calling friend farming games, which is honestly sad for that individual, but the point is like, you know, these sort of Lethal Company-esque multiplayer games. And I've kind of avoided quite a few of them. Like content warning was pretty good, and I did play it. And then, of course, the original Lethal Company. Still enjoy it, I do. But the problem is, and y'all probably know this, these kinds of games come and go so quickly. But the difference is with Peak. Oh, dog, it's like right up my alley. It's like everything that I like. First off, I'm an Eagle Scout. Like I did come through the Boy Scout, you know, program or whatever, and I came out with some really high regards, honestly. And I also am very regarded in my field. But the reason why I ask is because I think that it would play perfectly into a camp day. So I had mentioned kind of offhandedly that each day of the subathon is going to be a slightly different theme. One of them I was thinking about doing was bringing back Camp Wiggler, which is something that at this point only exists within my channel trailer. And I assume none of you actually watch it, because why would you? I mean, you watch the stream. You don't need like a preview of to what you're going to see, right? But I think it would be pretty damn cool. Lethal, content warning, repo are all kind of open-ended, but Peak has a singular goal. You either reach it or you don't. That's exactly why I'm like, dude, this is like perfect. I feel like this is perfect. Like a cheeky 1 to 2 hour sesh with the boys climbing a mountain. That sounds like a really good time. And especially because it plays perfectly into something that I would like to do that day anyways. So, but at the end of the day, I felt like I would get like a pulse check. I fucking love Peak. Dr. Spaghetti, by chance, at the end of the month, would you like to climb a mountain with myself and a few other expeditioners? Because I think that would be perfect. Because I've been on your stream, but homie, I need you on mine. You're kind of a doctor. We might need you for spaghetti emergencies and pasta problems. Alliteration. Can I one other thing I'm going to cover before I tell you what we're doing tonight. It's very weird to be streaming without my headphones on. Like, is it weird for you as much as it is for me for you to see my ears? Like, this is weird. But I couldn't put the headphones on. I couldn't bring myself to put the headphones on because I was like, it's gonna mess up my hair. Like legitimately, like I was like, I don't want to mess up my hair. Like I took a shower and I put product in it and it's like it's nice and slicked back. Like I don't want to do that. Well, now I'm thinking about it. Well, I'm sorry. You were now manually breathing. Now that you mention it, I thought something looked different, but I thought it was because it was black and white. You can turn on the color anytime you want for 1,000 channel points. Oh man. Oh, I want to tell you about a pool party. You want to hear about a pool party? So, I have a coworker that I guess because it's the summer, the pool in her apartment complex is open, and she took it upon herself to basically rent out a day, like completely just privately close the pool for like 4 to 5 hours, so that way she could throw a little pool party, right? And that's very awesome. Awesome for her. I'm kind of jealous, to be honest with you. And she is like, she comes into work a couple of days ago, and as soon as she comes in, she's just like, y'all, make sure to bring some 6-packs. Like, if you want to bring some alcohol, maybe pre-mix it. Don't put it into any, like, obvious containers because, like, technically you're not allowed to have liquor at the pool. And I'm kind of listening to all of this, and I'm like, wait, what? So I ask her, I'm like, what am I doing? What's the 6-pack for? She's like, for the pool party next week, Thursday. And you don't have to worry about towels. I'll provide them. Like, as soon as y'all get off of work, just come on over and like, and just meet me at the pool. And I'm like, cool. Here's the thing, chat. I ask her, it's like, okay, so like who's going? It's like, well, like everyone in the deli I already invited. And I'm like, everyone in the deli except for me. She's really excited, telling me all about her pool party like plans. And I think she forgot she didn't invite me. So I kind of stayed silent. Because honestly, this isn't copium. This is not copium. I legitimately don't want to go. Like, legitimately, there's nothing I would dislike more than hanging. I mean this with peace and love. They're very nice people. There's nothing I would rather do. There's nothing else I'd rather not do. Wait, fuck. I literally don't want to hang out with my coworkers outside of work. I get paid to hang out with them. I don't need to hang out with them on my free time when I'm not being paid. Because the thing is, they're nice. They have a lot of tea to tell. Like, and they're friendly people. But I legitimately wouldn't want to do that. You know? Like, I understand that, I mean, I already told you about the Tosh situation with one of my other coworkers, how he's barking up the wrong tree. Like, do I really want to hear Tosh flirt with a girl who was taken by another dude who she, on paper at least, should be in a very happy relationship with this man for the last 2 years? You're telling me that I want to witness that for who knows how long? Hell no. Hell no. Later at the pool party, did you see that, Ham? That was crazy. Okay. Anyway, so she was telling me all about this pool party. And that was that. And I just kind of like played into it. And I was just like, okay, cool. Like, what kind of drinks do you like? And she's just like, oh, anything really. It's just whatever you want to bring. Like, bring your own booze. If you want to like a snack, just put in resealable container. I'm like, cool, 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 cool. And I just went throughout the whole day without mentioning the fact that I'm not actually invited to this. And that was the story that I was going to tell you initially until today. New update
I
on
want
that.
to tell you something,
Look.
but I'm not going to. How does that make you feel?
It's not the same person, but that is the same equal energy. Honestly, that's so fucked up. That's so fucked up. Okay, anyway. That was the story I was going to tell until about 4 hours ago while I was at work. She comes back up to me while I'm walking to clock out for the day. And she's like, Peter. I'm like, yeah, yo, what's up? She's like, she stands in front of me. She like steps in front of me as I'm trying to walk to the time clock. She's like, hey, I just want to apologize. I thought that I invited you, but it turns out I invited Pedro. Why is it in color? Turns out I invited Pedro. And I was like, oh no, that adds up because he is a Mexican man. And I am very much not a Mexican man. That makes sense. I thought you didn't see color. The point is, fuck, we lost it. We got color TV. This is revolutionary. Yeah, somebody just tap the monitor a couple times. Maybe the color will come back. She invited the wrong guy. She invited the wrong brown. And she didn't realize this until just today. Whoa! She didn't realize this until just today. And she was like, I'm so sorry. Just like, make sure to bring this and this if you're coming. And then I was like, I'm gonna stop you right there. I don't want to go. And as soon as those words left my mouth, I immediately felt like a massive asshole. Because I realized that I should have kept that to myself and said something more along the lines of like, well, I really love to, but I actually have plans that involve literally anything else besides going to your pool party. I'm so sorry. I don't know how to let people down gently when because the thing is, you got to think about the timing here. I'm about to leave for the day. I'm about to clock out and get to go home and not work. I'm already mentally checked out. I'm mentally checked out of being cordial, I guess you could say. Because like I've had my customer service voice on all day. I've been talking to people as respectfully as I can up until this point, and then it kind of just slipped out because I was already ready to go. I have plans to walk barefoot over a bunch of Legos. I'd much rather do that. Speaking of which, actually, plans of walking over a bunch of Legos, that's a terrible segue from what I'm about to say. I actually do have other plans, like legitimate plans, which involve a homie that I don't think he has said anything quite yet, but next week, Thursday, I will be doing something. You're going to see me somewhere. That's all I'm saying. You'll see me somewhere next week, Thursday. I don't think he said anything about this yet, though, so I will refrain. I shall refrain. The other thing I wanted to tell you about is I feel like we're entering into a new era where I'm actually kind of talking to people at my workplace and not keeping my head down all the time. Because I have a manager. At my store. Her name is Holly. Now, the only thing that I need to really tell you about Holly is that she's rather short, big old titties on her. Honestly, she looks like, you ever seen Doodle Bob? No, but like she came back to the store recently because she had been dating this other girl, and because she's a manager and the other girl was not a manager, it was like this fraternization policy thing. So she had to like get another job for a little bit until at some point they're like, we don't give a shit. We know that you're finger blasting that other chick, like across the building. It's fine. It's whatever. We need your expertise. So anyway, she has a lot of really wild stories because in it of itself, of what I just told you, is kind of wild, a little bit weird, kind of wild, kind of weird. But as it turns out, her life story is just a series of unfortunate events, and I'm not talking about Lemony Snicket. Her life is just filled with absolutely ridiculous things. And I was talking to her, and I was like, this is literally how I started the conversation. So I hear that you got some wild stories. Could you share one with me, Holly? And she's like standing, like I caught her on her break while she's standing outside smoking a cigarette. And she's like, sure, you know that I'm adopted, right? I'm like, no, I didn't know that. I didn't know that you're adopted. She's like, yeah, I was adopted, and I grew up in a foster home. I lived with 3 other kids, and my foster parents were very nice. They took care of all of us very well, and I had no real complaints about growing up. Well, when I was in elementary school, I got really, really close with a boy right across the street from me. And we hung out like every day. And it was a really good time spending time with him. Like we were very close. But that kind of changed in high school. And I was like, what do you mean? Like you just drifted apart? You went to other schools? She's like, no, because when I was in high school, I was hanging out with him one day. And we were just sharing like tragic stories about our past. And he told me about how his older sister died in a drunk driving accident when she was hit head on by a drunk driver when she was about 17. And I was like, oh my God, that's crazy. And she's like, yeah, I mean that's crazy because I also have an older sister that died in a drunk driving accident when she was hit head on at the age of 17 years old. And I was like, whoa, that's a crazy coincidence. She's like, yeah, it was a crazy coincidence because that was actually the thing that tipped me off that this guy is a little bit more than just my best friend. Because at first I thought he was making fun of me. It's like, that's not funny. You shouldn't joke about having, about anybody dying, especially an older sibling. But it sounds like you're making fun of me because that's literally my story as well. Well, as it turns out, I found out that boy is actually my brother. And that the family that lived across the street from my foster home was my real parents. Chat, I cannot believe how mentally scarring that must be to have your adoptive parents that gave you up live right across the street from you. And then on top of that, say absolutely fucking nothing until you're like 15 years old. So I was like, wow, Holly, what did you do? She's like, well, I spoke to my brother and we both decided our parents fucking suck. And I'm like, yeah, you're telling me your parents are absolute pieces of shit. So long story short, both her and her, I guess, brother have no speaking relationship with their parents since about the age of, I believe he was 16 at the time, and she was 14 at the time when this information got released. And it's been about 10 years. So it's been about 10 years of like no contact with their parents, which whatever, you got to do what you got to do. But holy fuck. Homies, trust me when I say I'm going to be talking to Holly a lot more now because I have to tell you all about the things that I hear. Because I'm sure it gets even wilder because, at least in the storybook that I have of her, she had gone missing for the last like 6.5 months because she had to quit her job because she was dating that other chick, right? What happened in that time? Whatever it is, I'm sure it's wild. So I told that story to Maru because if you didn't know, my wife is adopted, right? She was actually chosen. um and when I told that to her, I was like, "What would you do?" She's like, "Well, I would never speak to my parents again either." I'm like, that's so fair. That's so fair and valid, dude. So fair and valid. Also, I have one other update for y'all. And I know that Maru is watching stream, so this is the first time that she's hearing about this too. So, do you remember the give a bitch a cookie woman? Do you recall a woman named Anna who I made the mistake of giving a cookie to? So weird that they could just see her growing up. Yeah, that's a big part of it too. It's like you didn't want this little girl because I assume that it reminded you of your daughter that died and you gave them up only for them to end up across the street. That's so many levels of fucked up, dude. So many levels. Anyway, so if you don't know the story, I'm going to TLDR this. There was a lady who I mutually work with. She works in the same building. And one day I had purchased some cookies and I saw her in the break room. I came up to her and I was like, "Hey, would you like a cookie?" I didn't know her name. I didn't know her name at the time. I didn't know anything about her. I was just like, "Would you like a cookie?" She was like, "Yeah, I would love a cookie." She takes a cookie. She's like, "Thank you." And that was the beginning of diet stalking. And when I say diet stalking, I mean keeping an eye on me every time that I'm in the building. And I sure hope nothing past the building. I sure hope not. But what was kind of weird about her behavior was that she would use like the building intercom to like call me up for literally no other reason, just to see I was there, right? Very strange. But what really kind of tips me off to her weird behavior is that every time that my wife came into the store, came into my workplace, Anna would be following her like a hawk, as if she thought that maybe she could swoop in and maybe steal me or something. I don't know. Listen, I don't think that I'm the most attractive man in the world, but apparently I attract some really crazy women, some really crazy bitches. But she would always be kind of hovering around, hiding, peeking under like displays of things so she could keep an eye out, and things kind of like cooled off. Like I didn't have to worry about it for a little while. Because I guess her schedule completely like flipped. It like 180'd. She went from working in the afternoons and evenings to, I guess, just like when it's like dead man hours, like graveyard shift or something. I don't know. Maybe she wanted more cookies. And probably some other things too, like this mustache. Anyway, she disappeared for a while. I hadn't seen her for a bit, and I kind of just assumed that she had quit. I honestly thought that she just quit. Turns out no. She did switch her schedule, and I actually my first interaction with her in how long has it been, chat? Maybe 4 months, was me clocking into work and her coming out of the break room where she has, and I'm not kidding, and I know I know that I never painted a good picture as to what she looked like, but she had completely bleached her hair to like platinum blondes. Like I'm talking like a la Slim Shady, like early 2000s. Like peroxide bleaching the hair. Like it looks It's like it's so blonde that it looks like this bitch is bald. But on top of that, she had done her eyebrows as well and shaved off every single other hair on her body. So she kind of looks like an alopecic monk. And that was kind of wild. But on top of that, I guess in the 4-ish months that she's been gone, these are all major red flags, and I recognize that. She had pierced both sides of her lip and an eyebrow. Holy shit, chat. I just realized. She got the same piercings as Maru. Oh my god. Wait a minute. She got the same. Because like if you see in Maru, you know that she has lip piercings, and she used to have an eyebrow. Holy fuck, is she just copying my wife? Man, I wish I could fucking show you her face, but I feel like that would dox her. Anyway, so I saw her looking crazy with her bleached hair and all this shit. Yikes. Yikes indeed. And when I saw her, I didn't necessarily say anything immediately. I just kind of started typing in, and I saw that she was kind of like my periffs. She's kind of standing off to the side. So once I clocked in, I turned to her and I was like, "Hey, how's it going?" And she says, I almost went to color again. And she hits me with a, "How's it going?" And just walks away as if I'm a match with her on Tinder and I've been ghosting her for 4 months. We had no relationship. I gave you a cookie. I gave you a cookie one time, and you've been absolutely fucking obsessed with me ever since. So I was dumbstruck by that, but I was like, whatever, she's crazy. And I go back to my little deli area, and I ask Tosh, and I'm like, what do you know about Anna? And he's like, Anna? I was like, the crazy Anna. And he's like, oh, he's like, yeah, of course, I know crazy Anna. And I was like, is she also like super fucking weird to you? And he shared with me something that I wouldn't believe if I hadn't had my own interactions with her. He tells me that apparently he was at like a house party or something like that with a couple of other a bunch of our other coworkers from other parts of the building. And while at the party, he had just arrived, right? So everybody had already a couple of drinks into them, and he just arrived, and he's looking for the drinks, and he goes up to Anna, and he's like, "Hey, do you know where I can grab a drink or anything?" And she says, "Do you hate me or something?" He asked where the drinks are, and she led with, "Do you hate me or something?" And apparently this happened like a year ago, before I had any interactions with her, before I had even worked in the building. Like, so if I had never interacted with her, I wouldn't have believed that someone would have said that to him at all. Because Tosh is a very nice guy, very confused, a virgin man. I didn't mean that as an insult. A man who has, he's a little naive, very sweet. He's just getting hit with a, "Do you hate me?" I was like, "Bro, what did you say?" He said, "No, of course I don't." Like, good. You don't want to shake up that bag of beans. And I was like, "Okay, so she is weird to you too." He's like, "Yeah, the other day, actually, well, not the other day. He was like, a couple of months ago, I had this weird incident with her where I was just going over to grab some cottage cheese from the dairy area, and she was just standing in front of the cooler door, just flicking her box cutter, and she was just like staring at me." And I was like, "You don't think she was threatening your life, do you?" And he was like, "Oh, no. She was probably just trying to get like tape off of her box cutter." I'm like, "Sure, buddy. Sure. I think she wants to murder you. I think she wants to murder me too. I think she wants to have sex with me and then murder me and then have sex with a dead body. That's what I think she wants to do. She's kind of crazy. That is terrifying. I mean, okay, I know I shouldn't be sharing this, but I found out just today that I guess, well, before I tell you this, I have to add this bit of context. There's a guy that I really dislike, and as a matter of fact, most people at my work dislike. He's an assistant manager for the bakery department. And if you know anything about anybody that works in a bakery, they're fucking crazy. Bakery people, they're just crazy. Give great head, but they are crazy. Point is, there's this dude. I don't have a good name to name him. I'm just gonna first name that came to mind was Supersonico. So Supersonico, right? He's got big old titties. He is the type of person who is very, how do I put this? Counterculture. Very, there's a word for this. It's like everything that you say that you like, he's just going to regurgitate back to you that he hates. I forgot what the word is. It's the word's escaping me. Chat, if you know the word, let me know. I literally do not recall. Start hanging out at the bakery. That's what I heard. I mean, very crazy. Great head though. Contrarian. Yes. Thank you, OJ. Contrarian. He's a contrarian in the highest degree. So, like many of you know, I like Magic. I would even go as far as to say that I kind of love Magic. I enjoy the game, but I try my best to not bring that to stream as much as I used to. Like, and I was getting kind of heavy-handed with it for a little bit, but I'm trying not to. I like Magic. I collect Magic. I play the game. I enjoy it quite a bit. I find out that Supersonico, the man, not the big titty woman, he tells me that he loves, hi Bearded Helmet, he tells me that he loves Magic as well. And I'm like, oh, that's cool. And I was like, are you going to get it the Final Fantasy set? And he's like, Final Fantasy? What am I, a diaper baby loser? No, I'm not going to support Final Fantasy. I've never played a Final Fantasy in my life. And I was like, well, I mean, I've only played 7, and like, I kind of want to just do this because I like Magic. I was planning on getting like a couple packs because I just like Magic. I don't know Final Fantasy that well. He's like, well, it's stupid, and honestly, the prices are just not worth it. How dare they scam their player base? And I'm like, I mean, yeah, like I feel the same way too, but at the same time, like, I'm still going to they know they have me by the testicles. Like, I am going to purchase at least some Final Fantasy Magic the Gathering products. They know that, and that's fine. I'm not going to get as much as I would like because it's expensive as fuck, but I'm still going to do it. And he's like, well, I'm not going to do it. I don't support their scamming behavior. And I'm like, okay, that's fair. Here's another thing. Here's something that will definitely get you, chat, on my side. I mentioned that I watch anime, and if you know anything about me, I love Chainsaw Man. I mean, he's right on my wrist. What? That's not my wrist. On my fucking leg. He's right on my leg. Pochta. And I'm talking to him about how much I love Chainsaw Man. And he's like, let me stop you right there. Chainsaw Man is garbage. You know what's real anime? You know what you should watch? One Piece. And he said that to me with such conviction. And I literally hit him with this. Oh, you're serious? He's like, yeah, bro. One Piece is life. One Piece is amazing. And I'm like, you're joking, right? I'm like, no. He's like, no. You should watch One Piece. You don't watch One Piece? And I'm like, well, for one, I'm kind of more like a manga guy. He's like, well, you should read One Piece. I'm like, no, I've tried. He's like, oh, really? Have you? How much One Piece have you watched / read? And I'm like, well, as far as reading goes, I read the first 12 chapters. He's like, well, that's not enough. And I'm like, well, hold on. I also watched 300 episodes of One Piece, which I actually did do. If you were here when I talked about that, I legitimately did watch 300 episodes. Well, give or take. I am rounding up. It was like 270 something. But point is, I did round up a little. I watched 300 episodes of this because I feel like if I invest like 100 episodes in, you could theoretically say it's like, well, that's only 1/12 of the series. That's not enough to decide on whether or not, you like it or not. I'm like, okay, sure. I think that's kind of bonkers, but I'll go further. So I went to 200. By the time that I got to 200, I was like, well, let me just keep going because I'm really not vibing with this. But I want to definitively say to anybody who tells me that One Piece is worth my time, anybody who tells me that it is the superior manga / fucking anime, that they're wrong. I've spent almost how much is that? How long would have been spent to watch 279 episodes of One Piece? Hello? Hello? Okay, well, Gemini tells me watching 279 episodes of One Piece would take approximately 99 to 111 hours, assuming an average episode length of 22 to 24 minutes. This roughly translates to 4 to 4.5 days of nonstop watching, which I did do over the course of about like a month or so. It was a lot, but I can tell you, it's not worth your time. It is not worth anybody's time. The only people that reasonably, I know I'm being a little hyperbolic here because the reality is like if you like One Piece, I don't care. Good for you, honestly. Like it's good that you're passionate about something, truly. Except when it's in the case of Supersonico the Man. I fucking hate this guy because he goes on and on and on about how it's like, oh, this is the best fucking series in the world. I was like, okay, well, what other sorts of anime do you like then? He was like, you ever watch something called Inuyasha? I'm like, brother, shut the fuck up. You don't know anything, dude. You don't know anything. Granted, I did watch a lot of Inuyasha as well when I was younger. I didn't know. I was a diaper baby, okay? I didn't know. Yes, I bought a red kimono. Yes, I made a cardboard version of Tetsaga, but that's not the point. He, even to this day, says that it is a masterpiece. No, it is not. Icy crying right now? I've literally told Icy to her face. I'm like, cool, you like One Piece? That's awesome. She's like, you should watch it. I'm like, no, I'm not going to. But honestly, good for you that you really love it. I've said that every time. Every single time. And I was actually there. I was there after Cooks got that really big piece of Luffy going Gear 5, whatever that means. I don't understand what that means, but Luffy going Gear 5 or whatever he said. He was fresh, a fresh tattoo. I look at this thing and I'm like, wow, that's gorgeous. I'm still not going to watch the anime though, but that's really cool. I'm so happy that you were so into this, brother. So into this. You can't convince me that show has an end game in mind. Oh, Epikai. Let me spoil all of One Piece for you. Because on top of the fact that I watched nearly 300 episodes, right? And I did watch it's ridiculous that this was even 11 hours to begin with. I watched this 11-hour dissection of all of the different arcs of One Piece because I was just, I don't know, I was bored and maybe high or drunk or something. I was under the influence of something, obviously, because over the course of like a week, I watched this 11-hour like dissection video of all of One Piece. Point is, after learning about all of the different arcs of all of these characters, the gigantic journey that has taken them over 2,000 hours to get to thus far, I have a very strong and compelling theory as to what the One Piece actually is. TLDR, if you don't know what One Piece is, basically a bunch of pirates want to, they learn about this legendary thing called the One Piece that is this like nebulous, like nobody knows what it actually is. treasure trove that the most famous pirate in all of the 19 seas, Captain James Hook from Peter Pan, hid, and he told everybody about right before he had died. Alexa, stop. Anyway, my theory is the One Piece is friendship. I'm not like, I know that sounds like a cop out, but that is my everlasting theory, because what the series One Piece likes to focus on is all of the characters and their relationships. The problem is they introduce new characters like every 5 fucking episodes that I'm like, why should I care about this person? Are we losing the plot? Is Monkey D. Luffy not interesting enough for all of us anymore? What's the deal with that? The friends you made along the way. Exactly. So here's the thing. They keep collecting more and more people for their little voyage to go find the One Piece, right? And everybody has their own selfish reason to be there, which makes for, good, compelling character arc. It does. But yet, every time that they get close to the One Piece, what do they find instead? A person to join their crew. I honestly think that the One Piece is friendship, and I get this feeling like one of two things can happen here, okay? One of two things can happen here. Either Oda, the guy who created it, is going to die and will never, it's just going to end on a massive cliffhanger because he's dead, right? Because he's been doing this for over 30 years already. Or two, he's going to end it, and it's going to be the most mediocre dog water ending that's going to be heavily contested and make people stop talking about the series, just like how we never mention Attack on Titan in our vocabulary anymore. Like, I'm in the camp that I liked the ending of Attack on Titan.
Hey, Alexa, add 10F Monkey D. Luffy realistic statue
Alexa,
to my
stop.
Amazon cart. Check out immediately.
Don't. Alexa, do not. You cheeky bastard. You know that my speakers are on. A lot is an all-timer. Attack on Titan is an all-timer. You off on that one, bro. What? What? I've never seen that show, and I always joke that's the ending. Well, I've seen enough of the show to say I honestly think, like, I'm not just joking. I'm not making a joke here. I honestly think that it is just friendship. I think that the Jolly Roger, or whatever the guy's name is, the piece of candy man, I honestly think that it's just friendship. I don't think it's real. I don't think the One Piece is real. I think they're going to honestly find where they think the One Piece is. They're going to be like, oh my God, I guess the One Piece was the friends we made along the way. And here's a real kicker. As soon as they leave said island or area that they think the One Piece was supposed to be, and they're like, shoot, well, at least we're all friends now. We're going to walk off, and then the final shot of the manga/anime is going to just be the actual One Piece, just like 5 feet in that direction, just buried under a tree. It's just going to be like, there was like the entire island, much like Treasure Planet, is just the treasure. But then they're going to be like, we made friends, didn't we? I'm telling you right now. This is going to be as bad as Bran being king of Westeros because reasons. Oh my God, don't even get me started on that. Here's the thing. Bran becoming king, I don't want to talk about this. Game of Thrones, major Game of Thrones spoilers if you haven't seen it and if you still want to see it. Unfortunately, Cisco's already said a big thing. I'm just going to talk about it. If you don't want to hear this, it's okay. I'll see you on Wednesday when we go to the train museum. We have different content then. Or rather, just come back in like 5 minutes. You'll be fine. The fact that they made, I don't use this word lightly. Why did they make the king a cripple? Here's the thing. Bran is perfect in like an advisory role, right? I would have been more satisfied, honestly. I would have been more satisfied if they made Tyrion the king. Like as dumb as that would have been too, I honestly think that made more sense than Bran becoming the king. Let's be real. He's the best at sitting on the throne. Now that's fucked up, and if you weren't already VIP, I'd VIP you. Bran the Broken. Bran the Broken. I love when my Bran gets stepped on. That's fucked. Anyway. And the whole thing about how Khaleesi is like, oh, I don't want to be the Queen of Ashes, and then proceeds to burn the whole fucking kingdom to the ground. Dog. I understand why they made Bran the king, because thematically he doesn't have any desire for power, but logistically that's a disaster. Yeah. I want to see the sequel to Game of Thrones where Bran uses his omniscient powers to turn the whole of Westeros into a Minority Report. I'd watch the fuck out of that. Oh, I would watch the fuck out of that, bro. That sounds incredible. And I didn't even give a chance to House of the Dragon. I'm just not interested. In all honesty, I'm just not interested even in the slightest. Like, I don't care about the Targaryens and all their rich history leading up to this point. It's just not worth our time, dog. It's just not. Can Bran have kids? Otherwise, they're gonna be in shit in 40 years. Can Bran have kids? While his paralysis would have been present challenges in Game of Thrones, there's no biological reason his penis doesn't work. His societal standing as a cripple. as a cripple, and later in his role as the three-eyed raven were more significant factors in the show than his ability to reproduce. Okay. Well, that doesn't really answer the question. Hello. Okay. Okay. What's this? What's this? Oh my god. Okay. I have an update for you. I have an update for you in terms of cherry limeade Sonic cherry limeade slush. I have an update for you. So, wait, what is this? Wait. What the hell is this? Before I talk about the frog, what the hell is this? Is this from Evangelion? Why aren't you full screening?
Is this ham processed? If it's processed, I don't want it. Ma'am, that is an 11-pound whole slab of deli ham. It has...
Can I tell you something really nerdy? I actually know what kind of ham that is. Well, yeah, it's deli ham, but that's more specifically the deluxe low sodium ham.
Ma'am, that is an 11-pound whole slab of deli ham. It has no bones, fat, or connective tissue. It is an amalgamation of the meat of several pigs, emulsified, liquefied, strained, and ultimately inexorably joined in an unholy meat obelisk. God had no hand in the creation of this abhorrence. The fact that this ham monolith exists is proof that God is either impotent to alter his universe, or ignorant to the horrors taking place in his kingdom. This prism of pork is more than deli meat. It is a physical declaration of mankind's contempt for the natural order. It is hubris manifest. We also have a lower sodium variety.
That was the lower sodium variety. I'll have you fucking know. That was the lower sodium option. That's why it looks like that looks like it's a processed piece of meat. Literally. Anyway, so here's your update. So Maru has kind of taken it upon herself to try to get Sonic Cherry Limeade Slush a little bit more active. If you don't know who Cherry Limeade Slush is, don't you worry. He's a frog. I'm going to show you this photo that Maru just sent to me so that way you know who. Oh, God. I had to put this in color momentarily so you can really take it in. All right, you take it. Have you taken it in? Perfect. Let's turn the color back off now. So Cherry Limeade Slush has become a hungry little hippo man. I say this because if you look at this photo, his lips are actually pressed up against the glass. Now, why is he sitting like this against the glass? I thought he really doesn't move. Maru has learned that he is an absolute cookie monster, or I guess a bug monster, for bugs. This is her trying to get him to eat. She has now taken it upon herself to feed this man once in the morning, and then I try to feed him in the evening. So he eats twice a day, which is honestly 2 times more often than most frogs get to eat in a day. So check this out. We got a little dubia roach going in for the kill. Look at that little Bingus man. Look at this little Bingus man. So, anyway, now that he's starting to eat more food, oh God. Now that he's starting to eat more food, he's becoming a lot more active. And not active to like enrichment or anything, simply because he just wants to eat. He just wants the food. So, that being said, starting next week Saturday, you will have a redeem that you can actually just take a look at him, which will be cool. It'll be really cool. We are now an hour into stream, and I didn't even tell you what the fuck we're doing. Okay, so not only, sir, may I please have another? Maybe later. Maybe later. So, I was looking around for some cool Cuphead hand-drawn sorts of games because I didn't necessarily want to play Cuphead tonight or anything like that. I thought that something that would be cool and hand-drawn would kind of fall into the category. Plus, I wanted something that would look gorgeous in black and white as much as it looks gorgeous in color, okay? So I'm just going to go ahead and show you this trailer. Let me ask you something before I let this play. Do you like hand-drawn cartoons? Do you like big boobs? Do you like 2D handmade platformers? If you answered yes to any of those 3 things right there, do I have the perfect little activity for us to be doing this evening, okay? Let me bring it back. I don't like that it autoplays off of Steam, but it is what it is, dude. It is what it is.
Hello, boys and girls. Welcome to Pheromonium, a psychedelic Metroidvania where you play as a growing phobia. Everything takes place in the mind of a teenage boy, and you must break through all the boundaries to uncover its many hidden corners. See you on Steam on the 20th of May.
If that doesn't sell you, I don't know what will. But also, I have to recognize I've never played a Metroidvania before type of game. So this should be fun. I've never played Metroid. So this is probably the closest that I probably might ever will. So it is what it is. Plus, it was on sale on Steam, and I was like, dude, this looks perfect. This looks absolutely perfect. This looks absolutely poggers, mate. Poggers. Okay. Boys, before we get into this, two things. First off, we're going to have to run an ad in just a moment here, but also, can Pete do it? The question remains upon every single stream. Will this be the one? Well, there's only one way to find out. Released in 1969. Hey, that's today. That's literally today. That's crazy. With 56 million YouTube views, medium difficulty par 3. All right, give me the drums. This sounds like literally every song from the 60s. This sounds like every basic song since the beginning of time. I can like, okay, I need, give me the electric guitar. I feel like I need more of the melody. Oh, yep. Okay. Here's the problem. I know this song. The problem is I don't know who made it. And I also don't know what the fuck the name of the song is. Now, normally I would say to my chat, don't give me hints. However, if someone can tell me in a cryptic, not actually giving me the answer way, what is the fucking name of this song? What's the fucking name of this song? Like, I feel like in terms of the artist, maybe that'll come to me, but like, it's like something in the sky, right? Play it from the beginning. Holy Spirit activate. Something sky. Sky Full of Stars by Coldplay? Definitely not. It's not Sweet Home Alabama. Iron Sky? No, I don't think so. Spirit in the Sky? That sounds familiar. Dance of the Sugar Plum Fairy. Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds. It's definitely not that. Julie Fowlis? Electric Light Orchestra. They're a relatively newer band. Because that was like within the last 25 years, I want to say. Rainbow in the Sky. Well, surely there wasn't a DJ in the 1960s. This isn't a part of Freebird. Okay, out of the options here, my guess is Spirit in the Sky. That sounds right. Okay. I can live with that. All right, I can live with that. Let me separate this VOD audio so that way I don't get copyright struck really quick. Play me a song. Oh, it's literally right there. Something in the spirit of the sky. Yep. Yuppers. All I can think of is Guardians of the Galaxy when I hear this song. You know what I actually think of? Like, I get that because, relatively pop culture, right? My first thought is, and this is a weird one, The Longest Yard, starring Adam Sandler, featuring Nelly, right, and Chris Rock, movie about prison football. There's this scene where they're all walking out to the dusty ass field. They're walking in slow-mo, and this song's playing, and I was like, ooh, AT&T commercial? That too. That too. That too. That too. What was wait, okay. I got to know. What was popular in the 1960s? I know we have an ad break coming up in like 90 seconds. What else was popular here? What do we have? Oh, this song's a banger. Brown Eyed Girl. Oh, this song always makes me think of murder. This song always makes me think of murder. This would be the perfect song to kill someone to. Not that I would know or anything. I'm just saying, like, I feel like this would be like, if you were to kill someone, if that person heard the song, at least they would die happy, right? I think about you day and night. What else you got here? The Turtles? The Turtles. Wait. Black Magic Woman by Santana was released in the 60s? Somebody tell me that's not true. That means that Santana's like 100. How old is Santana? Hello? 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 Are we back yet? Oh, yeah, no, we're solid now. We're solid now. Anybody who happens to be watching this on YouTube is like, what the fuck is he even dancing to? I don't hear shit. That was really strange. I don't know what happened with my OBS there. It completely dropped out. That was strange. Well, if I'm not mistaken, I think we're in the middle of an ad right now. So non-sub homies can't hear me anyways. Sorry about it. I'm going to just go ahead and just run my ads as typical, and I'm going to see you in I'm going to see you in probably about like 90 seconds, okay? I'll be right back.
Hungry? Koala poopa.
Maybe it did. Who's to say? Welcome back, everybody. I hope you had a nice little break. We're going to get into a little bit of pheromonium now. Okay. I didn't look too closely. I did not look too closely into this. I know that this game can be a little horny at times, but as far as I can tell, there shouldn't be any nudity in this, and if there is, it's a part of the game. So enjoy, I guess. Let's go ahead and launch this boy. Grab a controller and kick back. Okay. All right. Dude, I heard something today that I feel like maybe somebody here might need to hear, because it sure helped me out. Okay. Jealousy often fades when you're actively building your own lane, not watching others drive in theirs. When I heard that, I was like, I feel like I should write that down. That's pretty great, actually. I feel like that's helpful. Not that because listen, jealousy is just kind of a part of being human. You know what I mean? Everybody gets a little jealous, but the real trick is to, not let it get too far under your skin. All right, let me try to set this up. First time I'm ever building this thing, ever getting in here. Okay, psychologists recommend a gamepad as a tool for the game. Okay. Okay, this is really fucking loud. Oh my god, it's so loud you can hear it through my microphone. Hold on. Why is everything so fucking loud? Dude, this is... Chat. This is on 20% volume. Why is it so loud still? That's crazy! Okay. We just got to bring everything down to 20, I guess. Screen shake? No, I fucking hate screen shake. You want me to barf? Okay. Let's give this a go. I'm like soft locked? It's not picking up my whatever. I'm just gonna play with it. Whatever. The city fair has been and gone for another year. It's been a long day, but the holidays are over. Here come the gray days. Things about to get worse. I hope my stepfather is asleep. Please, I can't handle more today. I never wanted him to move here. This is Grandpa's house. At least was till last week.
Max, you know your father doesn't like you getting home late.
He's not my father, so I don't care.
How dare you? Mind your tongue, Max.
I don't know why I'm going like Jewish woman, but whatever. You shouldn't shout. If he wakes up, he'll get you too. You'll get it too.
That's my business. Where have you been?
I've been hanging out at the fair with magicians, fire breathers, and acrobats. I've played billiards. And guess what? Even with creepy clowns everywhere, there was a better atmosphere than this house. Okay, cool.
Come back here. I haven't finished with you.
I'm going to bed. You can finish tomorrow. This house used to be a peaceful place where I felt safe. I could be myself. Now I wish I was invisible so they'd forget I exist. Mother didn't ask me where I'd been out of interest. Tomorrow, she'll have to tell him why his little idiot stepson wasn't here all day. Having her to pick on isn't enough for him. Trying to reason with him is as hopeless as trying to be happy. Good night, Max. I hope I don't wake up. That's terrible. I get it though. Okay. This is kind of fun. Where's the sexy clown girls though? Oh, there she is. Use A and D to move. Sure. K to jump. Okay. Why is my K key so sticky? Hold on. Why specifically the K key? Alright. Love you to talk. It's just a dream. You're not real. Not real. Jump with K? I know. Kind of weird, right? J to attack. I got the controller to work again for some reason. Hey, yo. Hello, Papa.
Come closer and let old Felix see you better. That's more like it. Do you know where you are, where we are, or even who you are, dear?
I don't know what the next button is. Is that, like, not a thing? Like, that's not even... Oh. Was it? Oh, it's square for some reason.
And you, my dear, are simply an unpleasant memory, but you also have the chance to evolve. You could become a phobia. All neuroses are born from unpleasantries of the mind. Oh, so I'm trying to make myself scared of hot clown girls. Good luck with that. Good luck. Oh, shit. Good luck with that. Can I help you? On adrenaline. Hold RT to select. Oh, this is really clunky. Oh, this is like really clunky. And then B to use it. Oh, okay. Well, I completely wasted that. You're gonna be scare-roused. Oh, sorry. I forgot. Let me turn on chat TTS again. I'm sorry. I was like, things are a little quiet.
because you're a little quiet. Let me turn Chat TTS back on. I completely shut down the program because when the raid came in, I was like, oh fuck. Oh fuck. Okay. Think. Yeah. Should be on now. Should be on now. Oh. Do I have to beat this horse up? Beat the pussy up? You know, it's a little early. Oh god, it's a little early to say, but I like at least aesthetically how this looks. For being a normally priced $12 game, I got it on sale for like $3 or something like that. So far, so good. So far, solid. I am like severely hurt though. That's the only thing. Am I supposed to use this to do Oh, it's like Bokura all over again. Oh, that makes sense. Let's go up. Wait, did I hit a ceiling? Oh, yeah, I can't get around that. Hey, Mr. Skeleton. Can I not, like, wall jump? Hello. What's up, Pliny? How you doing? Oh, I'm just breaking each and every... Oh. Clowns? Seriously? I wake up in the middle of the night over clowns? They're not even scary. At least, I never thought so. I'm shaking. It's like being back in school, in the school toilets with Lucas and the others. What the fuck did Lucas and the others do to you? Although, I'd prefer Lucas to that hideously painted face right now. Maybe I'll fall asleep faster if... No, it's stupid. I should have thrown that stuff out years ago. I'm not 7 anymore. Time to quit playing with toys. I can't sleep without an old bear. Maybe Lucas is right to bully me. Stop it, Max. You just try to sleep. Forget about the bear. Only a little kid would have been scared of a crazy mallet-wielding clown girl. I'm not a little kid anymore. I wonder how long this game even is. Back to open the map. What's back? This? What's back? Oh. Oh. That's very rudimentary. Hello. When you see crying eyes, follow them. They'll lead you to the Lady Depression. Oh, I'm trying to talk to Depression? I bet she's hot. Is that Lady Depression? Oh no, she's hot! What do we have here? Is it an unpleasant little memory? And I thought a colorful day at the fair would have lifted Max's spirits. I'm thrilled Max remembers something unsettling from today. But, of course, Max is trying to forget you. His brighter memories are washing you away. Forgetting is a common psychological defense, but fear not. You aren't alone in your struggle for a meaningful role in Max's mind. I will support you.
Why all the goth baddies gotta be depressed?
Daddy issues. I am Max's depression. Lady Depression. She's the Lady Depression. I bask in Max's tears, and it's in my best interest to never let them dry. Bad memories and neuroses are fine reasons to shed fresh tears. So I have to take care of you, my child. Well, can we maybe get the soap suds off of, I don't know, anything? She bathes in his tears, though. Just think about this.
How did
If
that
Max had
happen?
just discovered, like, masturbation at this point, she might not even exist. Either that or she might be a lot hotter. Who knows? However, you are still weak. To become a fully fledged phobia, you will have to master an essential skill of neurosis. Distorting memories. What do I mean? For example, someone afraid of spiders can never be sure if there were any nearby yesterday, a month ago, at any moment. Phobias cloud every corner of human memory with worry, fear, and insecurity. Max's nightmare stretches out before you, full of bright images and other unpleasant memories. Destroy them all. Prove you're the strongest. Let Max forget joyful faces, music, and attractions. Let him remember you alone. I am the best assistant in this matter. I can preserve the memory of you forever. Wow. So, no happy thoughts, just hot goth baddies. Got it. Okay. Easy peasy. Look, chat, Pete in color. Just for a
Median
moment.
play time for this is 11.5 hours.
Not bad. I don't think I'm gonna pour in a full 11 hours into this, but I'm willing to at least try for a bit. Wait a minute, I overheard you in depression. Let me introduce myself. I'm antidepressant. Boring. Max saw a doctor and took a few pills hoping I could help treat his blues. But a few pills weren't enough. I tried my best to beat depression, but I am an apt warrior? But am I an apt warrior? Look at me. I'm about as tall as her bath. True. That wretch isn't intimidated by me. When I confronted her, she didn't even bat an eyelid. In fact, she asked me to hand her a towel. Should I hand her a towel next time? Unless Max takes his pills properly, I can't support him against depression, but I can detect her evil spirit even when she's lurking in several corners of Max's mind at once. Give me 30 of those beautiful balloons and I'll mark your map with reminders of all of the places you meet this so-called Lady Depression. Do we have a deal? Okay. Here's the thing. Antidepressant wants me to help her, right? She wants me to help her. The thing is, all she's saying right now is I give her some of my balloons, and she tells me where I can find the hot, naked, depressed lady in the bathtub. I don't know about you, but I kind of just want that information, and I don't think I'm going to help her out whatsoever. I just want to see the depressed baddie in the bath. Yeah, here. Take it. All right, now you can see depression's hideout spots on your map. Aren't you glad I've been keeping track of her? Love that. I love that for me. I'm not sure whether or not I should wish you good luck. I have a strange feeling about you. You should. Remember to save with Lady Depression when possible. Upon death, all unsafe progress will be forgotten. That's fine. What's up with you? Have you learned yet? You shouldn't be afraid of other clowns. We're all a single hole with you, and we're all on the same side, whether you like it or not. That's fine. Oh, wait, I forgot the balloon. Oh, shoot. Should have grabbed that balloon. Ooh, what is this place? Mansion? Ooh. Look at this guy. Look at this zany little character. Oh, he's a magician. Magician. Is this your card, bitch? Okay, I need to be a little bit more careful. That was rough. That was really rough. Come on. Okay. Oh, fuck! I didn't know that was coming at me. You bitch, aren't you supposed to help? Oh no, did I soft lock myself? I'll try to get around this. Can you please let go? There isn't like a wall jump thing, is there? No, just kind of like a jump bit on the ledges. I don't think little girls should be defying gravity with their belts. You bitch. You actual bitch. Okay. Let's try it again. Let's roll it again. God, she's so sexy. Oh, do I have to... Oh my god, I have to talk to her all over again. Okay, yep. Tell me where she is all the time. Let's also grab these. There we go. Instead of going that way, I kind of want to keep going down. Okay. Okay. Ooh, shit. Boy on a pogo stick. Nice. I always wanted a pogo stick, but my parents told me I'd break my ankles, so I never got the opportunity. Well, you're gonna break your kneecaps. You're never gonna get to walk again. Yeah, but I would have jumped really freaking high, dude. Would have been higher than any of you. You just don't want to see me reach for the stars. I think I just killed Boney Gandhi. I don't like that his nose is flopping around. Do you see that? I don't like that, like, whatsoever. Oh, shit. I missed the first part. You'll only be laughed at regardless of your role you're trying to perform. A phobia?
You
A
sure
clown
that's
at the
Zacchaeus'
fairground?
nose?
You sure that's his nose? I sure fucking hope it's his nose. Dolls are another matter. I'm a pedophilia. Wait. Pediophobia. Completely different word. Pediophobia. This is my nightmare, ridiculous clown. Now you can see why Max had chills running down his spine at the puppet show. Oh, he thought he was gonna get molested. Here's a little tip for you. Stop your desperate attempts to pierce into the deepest parts of Max's consciousness, or you'll have me to deal with. Okay, that head was flying. It was coming right at me, bro. Bitch. Come down here and fight me like a man. Oh wait, I get a balloon every time I break one of these? I wish I knew that earlier. No, this isn't my card. Oh, he actually fights me. I had no idea. I killed him too quickly the last time. Stay back. I'm gonna need some health sooner or later. That's for sure, Z's. Oh, there's a lot of horses coming up. Oh, there's a lot of these. If I have to go down, that is. Yep. Nope. I don't want to even see it, buddy. I don't even want to see it. I don't even want to see it. Now. Whoop. Nope. Stop. Okay, there's an eyeball. That means that she should be nearby, right? There she is. Our delicious depressed baddie. You have done well to obliterate bright memories and further corrupt Max's nightmare with your darkness. Are you wondering where all the balloons keep coming from? Max strongly associates balloons with clowns. Where a bright memory glowed mere seconds ago. Blam! A balloon.
Everything you touch will remind Max of
Mommy.
clowns. You have little use for these balloons, but I always save unhappy imagery for my arsenal. I'm willing to exchange some beneficial things for your balloons. Well, first, I want to save the game. Flashbang. Also, what can we... Oh, I'm like so poor. Max strongly associates fireworks with clowns and the ill-fated fair. They can be quite explosive towards other memories, requires rocket launcher. Where do I buy a rocket launcher? Where can I find one of those? I guess I can't have one right now. I want to go this way, but I can't crouch. Okay. Press A to jump.
If
and
it's a
X to charge.
Metroidvania, ensure it's coming up.
Yeah. I'm sure it is too. Woo! 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 Okay. This is fun. It's like Sonic, but on a rail. Oh, shoot. Whee! Oh, bitch. Whee. Oops. Oops.
Does this mean you've never played Hollow Knight?
I played a little bit. Okay, you wanna know what happened with Hollow Knight? Real talk. I started playing Hollow Knight. I invested maybe about like 2 hours into the game. I got really hella lost, and I got so lost to the point where I couldn't figure out how to get back to like the main area that I was trying to do another thing for. And because I was so lost, I just put down the game and I never touched it again. That's literally what happens. I would be willing to try it again and just try to pay a little bit
Yes,
closer
that
attention to
sounds
where I
like
am.
Hollow Knight.
Yeah. I got so lost that I was like, I don't know how to get back to whatever it is that I was doing beforehand. It was like embarrassing, dude. So embarrassing. And it was a shame because like I could have seen myself really getting into it, but I just kind of didn't. Oops.
I never beat it, and I feel like I do have to start a new game to be able to finish it.
Yeah, that's kind of the feeling I was getting too. It's not to say that I won't like come back to it. It's just I haven't yet. I just haven't yet. From what I did play, it was enjoyable, but like I just haven't came back. Whoop. 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 Ah. Arnor. Arnor. You know what the problem is? You know what the problem is? This is what the problem is. Let's turn that to 0. You should already know what's about to be played. I think you should already know what's about to be played.
I've tried to beat it a few times now, but the end gets so difficult.
Does it? I mean, it's basically like it's a Souls-like, right? Kind of. Is it more considered a Souls-like or like a?
It gets crazy.
Okay.
It's both Souls-like and Metroid.
Okay. Okay. Sorry, I'm just stretching it out really quick. Okay. I know better now. I know better now. Go for the more balloons. It'll all be worth. Oh, damn it. Okay, what did I just say? What did I just say? So alive.
It's very Cuphead-like. and that it expects you to just get fucking cracked.
It really does. It really does. But that's part of what kind of intrigued me with this. Maru knows. It took like 15 seconds watching the trailer, and I was like, I'm sold. I'm down. I'm down to give this a go. Okay, turn around. Nice. No, not as nice. Not as nice. I feel like this game has a slight like pacing issue with how the camera moves. I can't imagine how AIDS this would be if I kept the camera shake on. I'll be honest. Oh, damn it. Damn it. Am I almost back? What the fuck? What the fuck was that? Wait, what the fuck was that? Can I turn around? Was that a mask? Was that a clown mask? Hey, buddy. I find it deeply offensive that Max remembers me so ridiculously. I was a synthesis of education, originality in a way that only a clown could be intelligent and extraordinary. Nevertheless, in my mind, nevertheless, in the mind of the boy, I was captured as an absolute fool. Let me ask you one question. How can Homo sapiens claim memory or awareness of their lives if their consciousness deforms their experience? It's absurd. Word. Logically, I will only become a phobia if Max becomes afraid of half-wits. Yeah. However, as far as I'm aware, such anomalies do not exist. What are you talking about? There's so many people today that are afraid of so many absolute regarded people. Absolutely regarded. For a scientific angle, it would be interesting to become the first clinical case of such a disease. However, I do not harbor illusions in his mind. I'm idiotic. I think offering my assistance to you would be the most effective method of disestablishing Max's psyche. First, I recommend that you learn a highly skilled movement known as dash. It is a swift, evasive movement in either direction. Okay. The technique requires attentiveness. Be sure to observe your stamina levels. Okay. So he says that I should learn how to do it, but he doesn't teach me how to do it. Yeah, okay. He's like, well, you should learn how to do it, forehead. Ooh. Oh, that takes up so much stamina. I know you can like barely see it in the top right corner up there. That takes up so much stamina. Are you kidding me? Okay. Let me just try it. Oh. Okay. Gotta wait for a little bit more stamina. Oh, breaking lights gives me more stamina now? That's cool. Oh, never mind. Beating up this statue does. All right, that makes sense. Wait, can I dash up? No, I can't. Okay, let's drop down a little bit. Give me all the stamina, please. Thank you. No, I won't use it. Until I need it. Whoop. You know, I'll say it. I've been seeing some really hot clown girls lately. I'm just saying. Clown girls are kind of like the new goth bitch. I'm just saying. Like, I say that with a grain of rice. Because I'm not gonna, like, you're not gonna see, like, big titty clown Pete anytime soon. But it seems to me like that's the next evolution. Clowns is kind of in. Wait. Wasn't I down here? Didn't I come down here? Oh shit, yeah, I did. Okay, let's go back to the manor then. Let's go back to the manor. Also, let's change up this music.
Metroidvanias loop a lot.
Yeah. I'm starting to see that. Nope, nope, nope. I don't even want to see the card. Rock! I don't know what the rocks do, but I'm happy that I'm collecting rocks, I guess. I'll go down. I'll go down. Nice. Nice, nice. We'll go this way. Wow, I just killed that little girl so quickly. Do I have to, like... I don't know how I break this yet. I don't know how I break this yet. Nope, 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 dip, dip, dip. I remember when I was a kid, I never had like a rocking horse per se, but I had one of those horses on a stick, and I named him Bullseye after Toy Story 2. I had my own Bullseye. I know, you can be jealous. That's okay. Let's go this way. Bet you haven't figured it out, so I suppose I should enlighten you. You can't reach every part of Max's mind just yet. You could always try coming back later. Oh, hence the looping. Hence the looping. To justify me coming back at another point in time. Got it. Got it. Okay, I'll put it right here. Hey,
It's how the
yo.
genre be.
Hey, yo. Like any neurosis, I exist in several parts of Max's consciousness at once. Here, there, something terrible or sad will become attached to his memory, and immediately a few tears will fall. And who am I to miss the opportunity to bathe in them? Fair, fair, fair. You can make use of my talent. Simply wish, and I will move you to a place where Max was sad. Oh, buddy. Save. Flashbang. Still really can't afford much of anything. Substance that stimulates the body and mind to cope with threats, completely restores health. Oh. Okay, so I can go anywhere that she is. Got it. Okay. 9%? We've been at this for like... I want to say less than an hour. We've already covered 9%. Kind of covered this. Go this way. What the fuck is going on here? Hey, buddy. I think you're watching too much of the boob tube. You want to join the viewing of Max's memories? Sure. What do we got? The day of the fair. Oh, he has a girlfriend? Oh, that fair was a success this year. Anything would be a success after last year. Even an empty tent. So yes, it was. Thanks for today,
Oh
Max.
no, he found out what happens on
I've
the
had a
movie
wonderful
network
time.
after 11 p.m.
Oh, no, he found out what... Oh! True. True. Alternatively, being on the Comedy Central channel after 2:30 a.m. That's wild. That's a wild time right there. Thank you for today, Max. I've had such a wonderful time. Me too. I've been hanging out with a real girl all day. You are real, aren't you? Oh, no. Oh no. You and your jokes again. Look here, listen. I need to tell you something. It's not easy to say. So do I, Alice. You're... No, please listen, Max. My father took a job in another city. I'm leaving today. Oh no. Oh no. I wanted to tell her how since Grandpa died, life has become hell with my stepfather at home and Lucas at school, and she was the only one keeping me sane. That now, I carry on each day just for her. She's the only reason I keep going. And her smile is the only thing that makes my day brighter. Oh, dude. He needs some video games.
Heartbroken.
He needs literally anything else in his life besides this girl, Alice. I wanted to say this and more, yet I had to say something completely different. Oh. Is that the real clown girl? Because if so, hubba hubba. Hey there, guys! I don't know why I made her sound like that. Hey there, guys. Why are you sad? Would you like another balloon? What? Balloon? Yes. Or you could ride in the hot air balloon. No, thanks. Alice, why didn't you tell me earlier? And ruin our day out? We've had so much fun, I didn't know how to tell you. Will we ride each other? When was this? When is this supposed to be? The 1960s? We will. Every day. And her letters will never tell me more than her eyes. The words on the page will never warm me like her presence. I'll go after Alice. Someday. Somehow. Maybe. Who am I kidding? Alice will disappear from my life like everything else I care about. Oh no. Oh no. I really am just trying to make this kid depressed. Find maybe we can make that like a scare-rousal or something, you know? Not everything that you're scared of can be so terrible, you know? Honestly, I was so intimidated by Maru. I thought she was gonna eat me. She has like tattoos and shit of like demonic symbols. How was I supposed to know she's actually kind of cool or whatever? No, Gandhi, please.
Lola.
Gandhi, please. Stop it. Please, Gandhi, stop. How did what did I hit? Why did I fall? No, stop. Put the cards down.
Getting eaten could be fun. Yeah, no.
Yeah. No, honestly, Vor, it's in. Oh my god, you son of a bitch. No, you son of a bitch. Oh, dude. Oh, okay. I need to. Oh my god. Okay, which direction did I go here? Went this way. Already saw that memory.
Dead.
Yeah. Try that again. What's up with the other eyeball? Didn't I just walk past Lady Depression? Why is there another eyeball here? Wrong direction. Story of my life. Oh, why didn't that work? I thought the whole point of the dash jump thing is to attack. Am I wrong?
Yoga flame.
Nice. It's been a long time since I played pool. It was very fun. Maybe if I'm just fast. Nope. And I'm already out of stamina. This is fantastic. Oh my god. Well, sometimes you realize a person's
You
mind is
said
more
play
complicated
pool, and I
than it
pictured
first
swimming.
seemed.
Why?
You said play pool, and I pictured swimming. Yeah, I like to play in the pool. It's easy for somebody new. Oh fuck. I didn't. No. Just for 40 balloons, I'll give you the most ingenious solution to this terribly tricky puzzle. Do we have a deal? No. I'm gonna solve this myself. Better try and use your brain then. If you have one, that is. Yeah, shut up. Okay, so what's the deal here? On a nightmare. Is the point for me to just get out of here? Like this? If so, here's my guess. Let's go this way. Is that a thing I can do? Climb on or interact with in any way, shape, or form? Adrenaline's not gonna help. Wait, if I destroy this, it'll just come back. Okay. So isn't... I think I got it. So, I get this one first, right? Push it this direction. Take this one. Keep it right there for now. I don't know if this is going to work like Bokura, but I'm willing to just give it a shot. And I drop this directly on top of this one, right? Okay, it doesn't work like Bokura. I still can't move this. Okay, that moves off. Oops. Wait, but... Okay. No, it's fine. Everything's fine. And now... push this to the edge, like so. Oops, that's not quite aligned. I'm trying to stack boxes, like those competition grade, like, cup stackers. You remember those videos? Remember when, like, every child was trying to stack cups really quickly for some reason? It's just Hasbro trying to get kids to just do chores all over again, bro. I'm so good at this. Hey, buddy. Ah, there you are again. You seem surprised to see me here, but I'm just a memory, you know? I could arise anywhere in Max's mind.
Hit the follow button for these two.
Memories aren't confined to a specific section of the mind. Says you. Says you, dude. I'm so tired of wandering from one corner of consciousness to the other. Max still remembers me, but I've gotten so old, my bones ache, and I'm only just enough. I only have enough strength to sit up. You bring hope in restoring my youth. A phobia doesn't apply to one specific thing. It applies to a whole class of objects. If you get stronger, I'll regain my strength too, because I'm a memory of a clown as well. Is that how that works? I'm a character from a video game, young Max once got as a Christmas present. He first played at New Year while fireworks blasted away outside of his window. Now he associates as clowns with them. Associates as clowns with them. Okay. Press B to fire a rocket. Oh, did he just give me a rocket launcher? Did he just give me a rocket launcher? Don't disappoint me, dear. You could never have been a phobia. I just grew old in Max's mind. All I do now is sit around and enjoy the occasional snooze. Okay. RT. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Ooh. I'm not gonna waste any more of those. Except for this. Can I... Wait. How do I I can't aim it up, I'm guessing. I can't aim it up, I'm guessing. Huh. Oh no. Okay. I'm gonna probably waste quite a few trying to get this box down. How the frick? Okay, because, like, the thing is, if I try to hit the button the moment that I start falling down... Are you serious? The moment I try to show you the problem, I just fucking do it? That's so annoying. That's so annoying. Nope, nope. I don't want to see the cards. You know, if there's any, like, useless skill that I could learn at some point, I would love to learn how to do magic tricks. I really would. Looks like the best way to go is just up. Magic tricks are sick. Like, it's between, like, learning magic tricks, and I guess this is kind of more useful. Being fluent in more languages. Because, like, the only language I actually have fluency in is English, and even that is kind of beans. Hello. Oh, okay. He's squeaming. You might hear a tiny little dog just go buck wild in just a moment here. Yeah, no, I haven't gone this direction. Ooh. Hello. Boop. Is that a rabbit out of a hat? Oh. Sacrifice a nightmare to rise again. Nightmares remaining. No. I'm not gonna. I don't want to. No, it's fine. I barely got here. So what I'm getting is that nightmares kind of work sort of like the fairies from The Legend of Zelda. They'll save you from completely just dying. Teleport. Oh, wait a minute. I haven't gone this direction. Unless I have I? Wait, hold on. Was this the way that I came from? Oh no, it totally is. Why do I see something as if... Well, it's too late now. It's too late now. It's too late now. Ooh. Best thing I can do is just get the heck out of here, dude. Wait a minute. Guys, I need to do that puzzle all over again. I'm realized because I got the rockets after I saved, I have to do that all over again. Oh my god. I already got this thing stuck in the corner. Okay. It's backtracking time. That's such beans. And we're also going to go into an ad in like 3 minutes. That's such beans. Oh my gosh. Boy, I'm going to kill you with my hammer. What do the rocks do? Have they told me yet? I don't think they've told me yet. I don't know what the boxes do. Wait a minute. What's up with the raven all BDSM'd out? I bet you haven't figured it out, I suppose. I'll enlighten you. You can't reach every part of the... Oh, I didn't even see the raven the first time. Was he always there? Has he been here this whole time? Is this the part of... Wait, is this the part of his memories that I didn't get to beforehand? No. Guess I just didn't come up here. What can I do to get this guy? I don't think I can yet. Like, actually, I don't think I can yet. I'll be real. I don't have any bad memories with clowns. I only had like a sort of fear of clowns because people told me to be afraid of clowns. It's kind of like how there's every reason in the world for you to be afraid of the ocean, but most people aren't. It's kind of like that. I wasn't afraid of the ocean until somebody told me, no, you should be afraid of the ocean. Think about all the monsters you don't know are under your feet. I was like, you know, that's fair. That's fair. I wasn't thinking about it until you brought it up, but alright. Balloons. Let's get the... God! This stupid shit again. Okay, yep. Nope, it's fine. It's fine. We're getting out of here. Okay, give me the nightmare. This goes this way. That. Oh, wait. I almost pushed it off without being prepared. Okay. Now. Wait, when it falls, it just heals itself? Seems like an oversight. Pushed it too close to the corner already. Homies on Twitch, I do apologize. We're about to go into a 3-minute ad break. Consider subbing with Prime if you want an ad-free experience. Alternatively, you could always !YT and go over to YouTube and watch the next 3 minutes without ads. I'm gonna have to do this all over again, dude. Because I made the same mistake. This goes this way. Push, push, push. Up. Side. Cool. Upsies. Oh, damn it, I did the same shit all over again. Maybe my brain isn't as big as I think it is. Okay, down. Just speedrun strats. Speed along, speed along. Oh. Let me push. Right there. Oopsies. Name a woman. What woman? Any woman! Okay, I can just gloss through what you said. We've been here before. Give me the rockets. Yeah. No, got it. Let's see if I can get this in the first shot. Nope. First shot. Come on. There you go. I knew it was so hard to find firecrackers. Or shoot off firecrackers. Speaking of which, have y'all heard of a firecracker called sliders? They don't have a fuse. They're basically these teeny tiny little sticks. And I guess what you can do is you put them on the ground, you step on them, and you drag your foot. And then they like do a bunch of like crazy sparks. I tried those for the first time with Maru just the other night. That was wild. We're playing around with them, I'm having fun. made these big sparks. And then I was like, wow, that was a lot of fun. We should get more. And she's like, yeah, that was my last box. I'm like, what do you mean that was your last box? Like, I've been holding on to that box for years. I'm like, and you wasted it on me? How long has this been a thing? She's like, I've had it for a decade. She held on to a box of firecrackers just so she could theoretically play around with them with her husband 10 years later. Isn't that wild? You found energy vampirism. In their naivete, people believe the existence of energy vampires. This beautiful, pseudoscientific name applies to people or things that supposedly drain one's strength, emotions, energy. Got it. In fact, all of this is fiction. I find that hard to believe. There are people that steal energy. A person is responsible for themselves. A person is responsible for themselves, be it consciously or unconsciously, for the emotions they give or take from different interactions. True. They're the ones giving their strength to these energy vampires. They don't feel drained due to some vampiric property of an object or aspect of another person. It's their own choice. While that is true, there are definitely people who seek out taking energy from other people. Like, there are plenty of folks that just get off on being total fucking boners. Oh, this is where I did it the last time. Carefully. Okay, yeah, this is pure uncharted territory. I kind of want to go up. Get to the Raven. Get around. Are you kidding me? No, give me the nightmare. I'm willing to use it. I'm realizing now I need to save. I should get out of here and save, actually. I need to get out of here and save. And it was in that moment that he realized, if he dies now, it's actually all over, and he's gonna alt F4. Whoa, 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 whoa. What's up with the clown up there? Hold on. Hello. What's up, dude? We all dissolve. Dissolve in Max's mind. We all drown. Drown into unconsciousness. My face. Max forgot the color of my face. Now I stand before you, pale as a skeleton. My legs, they did not survive in Max's mind. Everything is drawn. Drawn by the unconscious. Do you need guiding? I know the way. I've traveled a lot, in vain or not, being forgotten. I will show you the path. I will guide you through Max's unconsciousness, but not for nothing, for a modest fee. 50 balloons, and on your map, I will mark a place where progress awaits. But beware, I will immediately save the memory of your sacrifice. Each visit, my service will cost more. Sure. I certainly don't know what else to spend my balloons on. Accept my gratitude for your generosity. Now open your map and there may find the path that I speak of. Okay. Oh, I see. It's just this teeny little blip. Okay. I'll circle back to that. But first, hello, mommy. Let's go ahead and save. No, there's not a whole lot to transport myself to. I need to go pee. So, I should have done this during the 3-minute ad break, but I didn't have to pee 5 minutes ago. So I'm just going to leave you on the screen, and I will be right back. All right, chat? I'll be right back. I instinctually was looking for my headphones, and then I realized, right, I don't have them right now. Kind of around town. Just because it is an option here, I'm gonna go up. I'm gonna go up instead. Hey, man. Remember to save with Lady Depression when possible. Upon death, all unsaved progress will be forgotten. Yeah. Ooh. Is this one of those Zoltars or whatever? You need a key to enter. Alright. And I can't get around here. Wait, can I? Nope. Definitely can't dash through it. Never mind. Never mind. I'll be back. I'll be back. I'll be back. Gauntlet horn. I'll be honest, I don't really have any phobias outside of. There's only one thing that I consider myself afraid of, and that would be heights. I am very uncomfortable with heights. Most other things don't bother me anymore. I used to be really afraid of spiders. I used to also be really afraid of roaches. Spiders don't bother me anymore, but roaches still definitely do. Like I can't feed Sonic Cherry Limeade Slush any of those roaches. They just really gross me out. That's more of a Maru job. 1 out of 21? 1 out of 21 what? Masks? Beautiful. Oh. It's a good thing you don't take fall damage. That would have been devastating. Fuck you. Am I going the right way? Oh, it's just a big circle. Yeah. This is just a big circle. Gotcha, bitch. Okay. Beautiful. Ooh, actual acrobatics? I bet you hit really hard. I bet you hit really hard when you hit me. Can't even risk it. Not even once. Not even runs. Not even runs. What, a candy? Not even runs. Okay. Come here, horsey. Bitch. I didn't want a bunny. I wanted a puppy, not a bunny. Hey, yo! Dreams are so beautiful and mysterious, don't you think? People outside are coming up with thousands of explanations for their nightmares. The mind does not store memories in words, letters, or numbers.
It stores them in images, and sometimes the person themselves is barely able to interpret these images. I feel like turning on the color is like this weird, like, flashbang. Max sees a girl in the bath and doesn't understand what he's feeling. Is it connected to lust, beauty, or maybe something so inaccessible it hurts? Of course, Max finds it so painful to contemplate me. I'm glad such a beautiful face awakens nothing but despair in him. You have done well, my child, but the severity of this nightmare is not entirely your merit. Beneath bad dreams lies reasons. Images from memories can only grow into something creepy or painful if they have fertile ground beneath them. Difficult decisions, constant anxiety, feeling alone all create an excellent compost for cultivating nightmares. Combined with Max suffering a succession of misfortunes these last few weeks, our new phobia is flourishing with unprecedented speed. Spoil his memories, replace brightness with balloons, and you'll find your way into the depths of Max's unconsciousness. Stress is the main ground for me to blossom. When you learn more about Max, you will understand why my image shines so brightly. That's a pretty good point. Why is depression a lady taking a bath in tears? There's got to be some sort of psychological reason for that. I'm sure. Oh, wait. Did I not save? I didn't save. I'm staring at her titties. That's my fault. That's my fault. I wonder how I connect up there. It is this way. I want to see what that question mark is. If nothing else, I really must know what this is. I might not be able to reach it, actually. It's pretty unfortunate. Oh well. Ew. What's wrong with him? Quickly. What was wrong with him? Did I just kill a cripple boy? Ooh, fighting with music, are you? Oh, that's you. I can't block that. I can't block his notes once he plays them.
Bran.
No, Bran. Get your Piccolo out of here, brother. Get your Piccolo out of here, brother. There's another one. Oh, it is to the left. Okay. I was so busy trying to avoid his music note, I kind of just threw myself into the weird goop. This is like not okay. This is like not okay. Damn it, bro. Okay, I have an idea. He respawned? Well, that's not fair. This is beans. This is beans, dude. Alright, try again. I think I'm starting to realize that gamer stubbornness is coming out of me with platformers. What an interesting game genre for me to be getting stuck on. Like, I don't mean stuck like it's hard, but like stuck as in like
It's sticking with me. It's making me want to beat it. Maybe it's just Cuphead, just like instilling something into me. I don't know. I don't know. Nope, 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 nope. Keep your music away from me, buddy. I have no interest in your Pan-American flute act, okay? Really not. Shoot your pants, shoot your pants, shoot your pants. Oop, oop. Oh my god. You better not have respawned. You son of a bitch. You better not be there when I get back. Okay, he's fine. He's not there.
It's early 2026. The rebrand is successful. Platform Pete gets party.
Platform Pete? I don't know about Platform Pete. Thank God for the speed boost. You know, if I were to rebrand to anything at this point, I probably wouldn't. But like, if I were to, I would just get the. It would be so expensive to do this though. I would want just the username Pete. Just Pete. But even that sounds a little. I mean, I feel like that's dreaming a little too large.
I saw it just Peter today.
I've actually DM'd the guy that has the name Pete on Twitch. If I remember correctly, he hasn't touched his stream in years. We're talking like 5 or 6 years. It's like, if you're not using it, I'll use it. But at the same time, I kind of like the branding of like blah 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 .png. You know what I mean? I like the idea of it. But also, like, unfortunately, the thing that makes me PNG, it's a suffix, not a prefix. So as a result, I wouldn't be able to do something like hug.png for like our hug emote. It would have to always be pete.hug or pete.whatever, which is fine. Okay, this is all about rocket, 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 rocket. There you go. What is this? We found 100 gift boxes. Hey, yo. Oh, that's it? Oh, okay. Yeah, no. That's cool. I didn't need anything else anyway. Is there a hole to go up around here?
100 gifted boxes.
Oh, speaking of gifts and stuff, gift boxes, gift whatevers. I feel like this is diabolical to bring up to stream right now, since chat has mostly fallen asleep at this point. So I found out that I'm actually able to personally run my own like, how do I put this? Like, my own discounts on gifted subs. I learned this just a couple of weeks ago. My mod team already heard me go buck wild excited about this. Here's my question. Should I, because this was my idea, should I just automatically give everybody, like, I think it's like 30 or maybe 40% off on gifted subs on day 1 of the subathon? Or should I make it a thing of like, we do that on day 2? Because it's either going to happen as soon as I start the stream, or I'm going to do it once we hit the 24-hour mark. If we get up to the 24-hour mark, which I'm going to be honest, I'm going to just assume that's going to happen.
SUBSCRID e for disbois-maggiore.
What these boys?
I don't know if I should just start it or it's something that I should be like, okay, if we hit this amount of subs for the next 24 hours, all gifted subs are 30 or 40% off. I don't remember what it was. I don't remember what the deal was that Twitch cut me. I think it's 30 or it might be 40. I don't know how I would be able to get up there. Wait. Is gifted... Can I just put down a gifted box? No, it's like a grenade. Okay. That's not helpful. I don't think I'm going to be able to find out what that little thing does. Because I can't go up, can I? With the dash? No. Okay. Let's just get back to Lady Depression. Oh, Lady Depression, where are you? Well, hello, mommy. Flashbang. Yeah, I really don't think I'm gonna be able to get to that question mark. Wait. Where did it just teleport? Where did I just go right now? No, this is where I want to be. And it's climbing up, right? Yep. Oh, I'm basically soft locked here. I think what the game would like me to do is to go more to the right instead of trying to go up. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Which direction haven't I gone? That's like relatively close to one of these depression ladies. 'Cause I don't wanna have to walk. I would like if mommy could just drop me off at soccer practice. We'll go down and then see what's down there to the left of her. Oh, fun. I can't do that because I can't get small. Okay, then I guess to the right. We do just have to walk. Oh, wait, no, this is fully enclosed. That's okay. Just get more balloons, I guess. I certainly didn't get all of them the first time. Oops. Damn, I made the same mistake. Meow. 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 Yeah, I'm on the return. I'm on the return now. Video. Nice. Video. Beautiful. Is there any way to bounce back on that, though? I don't think there is. Does it just end up right here? Maybe I just didn't go to the right? Maybe. Which I literally cannot do because of this. Yeah, I'm I'm effectively soft locked right now from the things that I would like to do. So, that being the case, I'm just gonna get back to one of these depression mommies. I'm just gonna get back to one of these depression mommies. And save the game. And do that. Chat, I'm gonna be honest, while I do find myself enjoying this game, maybe Metroidvania types of games aren't my thing. Because, like, on one hand, I feel the stubbornness coming in, and I do want to, like, I want to, like, find the solutions to things. But I'm not a fan of soft locking, like, giving me the whole map, right? And then soft locking me to not be able to do certain things quite yet. I get that it's part of the I guess, like, progression experience, but I find it kind of annoying because you're giving me, like, the whole map. You're painting this picture as if, like, I could go anywhere, but in reality, I really cannot. Like, I for the most part, I can't touch most of this shit. Like, that's what I have issue with. That's what I have issue with. Oh, Wells. Oh, Wells. Well, boys and girls, I hope you had a lot of fun here tonight. Yeah, it's a teeny tiny little bit short of a stream. Normally on Saturdays we do like a solid 4 hours, but thing is, I thought that would go on a little bit longer.
Bye.
I did feel like it could have had more potential, but I think the trailer kind of made it out to be a little bit more jam-packed than it actually was. Was it worth the $3? Sure, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely it was. But will I pick it back up again? I don't think I will. I'll be honest. I'll try a little bit on my off time, but I don't think I will continue on with the game on stream at least. That's just me. You might have a different opinion, but I just feel like it was kind of like it was a little dry. It was a little dry for my liking. Instead, we should do things like like dating a bucket of fried chicken. That seems a little bit more up our alley. But boys, I will be back on Wednesday. Don't you forget, we are taking an IRL field trip over to the Colorado Railroad Museum. I'm pretty excited to go see some trains. There's a good possibility if we like it enough while we're there that we may go over to return. We might go back.
T Princess.
Pog T Princess. We might go back there again if we like it on Wednesday in September so we can meet and ride Thomas the Tank Engine. And you'll actually get to see me in color flashbang in 3, 2, 1. Plus, while you're there, you'll get to actually see me wear this. That's right. The Miss Frizzle Galaxy dress. This should be a lot of fun. This should be a lot of fun.
PG.
His work uniform.
The
Pete
work
Frizzle.
uniform. Listen, y'all paid for it. We hit the sub goal, which I wasn't really expecting to happen so quickly, but you know what? Y'all are fucking amazing. And I need to go try this on to make sure that I don't have to do any altercations before Wednesday. So until then, I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for being here. I'll be back on Wednesday. I'm not going to be back on Tuesday, unfortunately, because I have stinky work. I have stinky work. So I'll see you later, all right?
Take
Love you.
care.
Appreciate you. I'm honestly gonna drop you off with Asiago Peachy, if that's cool with you. I love Asiago Peachy. You should love Asiago Peachy, but also, if you like carnivals, we're gonna be doing another carnival very, very soon. Very excited about it. Anything else I need to tell you? Have a great rest of your weekends. Stay hydrated. Drive safe. And I'll see you next time, okay? I'll see you over there. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye now.
Have a good one.
Here's a raid message. Okay. It's not coming up. Oh, we're here now. I like that because those are follower emotes. That's actually
We're
perfect.
here now.
We're here now.
That's actually
We're
perfect.
here now.
Okay. See you later. Good night. Bye-bye. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye, everybody.